Hi, it's Linda McKenna from Golden Rule Senior Placement Services, coming to you today for Tuesday Talks. We picked a topic out beginning of the new year, and the new is the theme. So our topic today is, what new ideas are there for seniors to enjoy? An active lifestyle is begotten or wanted with any age group, really and truly. But as you get older, your restrictions or your health condition sometimes restricts you from being active as you once were or choose to be. So this is part of the conversation we need to have with one another, with our senior loved ones, or for our own sake of actually acknowledging it as a senior and say, you know what? I really need to wrap around that whole philosophy. So I'm going to look into my notes here, and so we could discuss it in great detail. This is going to be a two-part series. Next time that we get together for Tuesday Talks, I will conclude it and give you a lot more ideas as well. So here's some of my notes. Are you looking for fun, safe activities for seniors? Whether it's for one of my assisted living clients of Golden Rule, or your loved one, or even yourself, the goal would be to find a low impact exercise that promotes cognitive health, boosts mobility, supports overall health, and helps one achieve long life. Now keep in mind that if the person participating is already over 70 years old or even older, you'll need to be more careful with what game or activity you plan out. Having fun is great, but safety should always take first precedence. Take note of the participants' specific physical, mental health needs and pattern your program around them. To prevent the chances of getting seriously hurt or injured, you need to look for holistic, engaging alternatives. Be creative. There's that one or two ways to have fun, especially as one ages. Keep reading for more ideas on how to keep your senior loved one entertained. Why seniors need to do activities. Our mental, physical, and cognitive abilities declines as we get older. What we once were was a simple, easy task for many to be considered a tall, difficult challenge now. It's a sad reality. We all have to face it. However, that doesn't mean we can't do anything to be better the situation. One of the best, simplest ways to improve overall health and well-being while aging is to stay active, not just physically, but mentally as well. Participate in programs and activities that will force you to use your joints, limbs, muscles, brain, and various sensory organs. Here are the different benefits of staying active during old age. 1. Supports cognitive health and brain function. The brain is a muscle, and you need to exercise it regularly. Studies show that while foregoing taking care of your brain health, are more at risk of complications such as Alzheimer's disease and dementia, among others. I could attest to this. My dad, very astute man, who's going to be 100 this year in May, always told myself and my children, his grandchildren, that the brain is a sponge. The more that you learn and absorb on a daily basis, just when you think you know it all, just squeeze it out and absorb some more. He read a book every day. And our brain thirsts for more information. So if it's not stimulated, like the old saying goes, if you don't use it, you lose it. That even being with your flexibility and your mobility, it's also the same thing with your brain. So, doing activities that stimulate your brain is so worthwhile. Reading is phenomenal. Sitting in front of a TV all day certainly is not it. conversing with somebody else, doing puzzles with others, playing card games. All those activities are great and great stimulus for the brain. So, to prevent similar complications, we encourage performing simple brain stimulating tasks regularly. You can solve puzzles, play chess, read a book, write a journal, learn a new language, or even watch old TV films. Overall, your goal is to keep the brain by keeping it active. Note that the activity doesn't necessarily have to be academic. Jeopardy every day. Wheel of Fortune, pretty cool. 2, improves overall strength and power. One can keep the body strong and healthy with regular exercise. You don't have to take on the same routines you did when you were younger, but it would be beneficial if you push yourself to become stronger every day. Focus on safe activities you can easily incorporate into your daily routine. Try walking, tennis, ping pong, badminton, stretching, yoga, chair exercises, swimming, and radio calisthenics, among others. Now, a lot of these strength and power exercises can be done at home, but I really highly recommend that you have somebody with you doing them so you're not alone and chances of falling and being alone. So doing it with somebody is really beneficial and it's actually more fun. But that is also another benefit of being in a senior living community where this is a regular ongoing activity schedule, is to keep physically active as well. And of course it's monitored, usually by physical therapists or by activities director and personal trainers there at their community. So give that a thought of reasoning to move into a senior living community. Number 3, always allow one to socialize. One of the many mistakes senior residents commit is cooping up inside their rooms or their homes. Not only is this unhealthy to you physically, but distancing oneself from society deprives him or her of the necessary skills to interact with other people. The best way to address this issue is to socialize. Take part in various programs and activities that allow one to socialize with others who are of the same age as you are. The program you sign up for can be anything from an invigorating sports club to studious book clubs. You're never too old to make new friends. We just finished up with COVID where you were restricted at home, so you weren't able to go out and play mahjong like you normally have done in the past, or go into the bingo hall, because we weren't allowed to be in groups of number. Even in senior living, this is like a forced way of friendship. There is activities so various and so much that you can pick from. Being in an apartment setting, may it be 55 and older, is it independent, is it assisted or memory care? You have a neighbor right next door that you can socialize with. Even dining with somebody is socialization. You're having conversation. Maybe even watching a movie together. Not doing it alone. And being with some of your likeness, of your age, there's a lot of reminiscing that could go on as well. And that helps the brain function. Going back and remembering all the good years as well. And the experiences maybe you both had in the past. So, you're forced to socialize in senior living because it is so readily available. You don't have to commute to get there. You just have to walk maybe down the hallway, maybe downstairs, maybe to the next room. So with that being said, senior living is a great option for socialization as well. There is a lot of adult day centers that are wonderful, and they are vigorous with activities. So contemplate that again, because we have opened the doors since COVID not being so restrictive. So there is so many options. If there's something in your area or you have questions about, give me a call. I'll lead you always in the right direction, especially when it comes to socializing. 4, reduce loneliness and alleviate symptoms of anxiety. As you grow older, people will start to disappear from your daily life. Friends will go their separate ways. Close relatives will pass away, and children will grow up. That's why too many senior members of the community experience loneliness and suffer from anxiety. If you are suffering from the same mental challenges or know a loved one who is, we encourage taking up a new hobby. Remember, the idle mind is the path to evil thoughts. There are a dozen of possible hobbies to try out, so don't be afraid to explore your choices. See what piques your interest. Hobbies are great. I ask on my client profiles when I have a new client to work with, what it is that they used to like to do in the past. Maybe somebody has, Alzheimer's now, or congestive heart failure, and not able to do the activities that they once loved to do. Golf, maybe walking, maybe really strenuous exercise, playing cards, bingo, or even crocheting. We tap still into that. As a senior advocate, I still tap into that because that likeness or that memory or wanting to do it might still be very much there. But of course, you can't do it when you're living alone. Or who do you play cards with? By yourself. Who's to play bingo? By yourself. Golf, yes, that is challenging, but there is in a lot of senior living communities, there is a lot of golf activities. Sometimes there's even putt-putt courses, but also they have the Wii programs that you could play golf as well. So there is a lot of hobbies that can still be done, but enhanced in a different way with others. So I want to leave you with this thought. I want you to realize more than anything, if it's you yourself that's looking for senior placement or assistance, or it's your parents, your grandparents, aunt or uncle, whoever it may be, please consider that we are not ending our life on a bad note, ever. Okay, I know there's a lot of disease processes, but we want to invigorate every day. It's a blessing to wake up every day, but we want to also look forward to the day's activities, to something to wake up for, besides the blessing of another day, is to enjoy the day and make more memories. So why not? Let's look at this together. I'm here to guide you through all of this, and more importantly than anything else, I will help you, give you a peace of mind for your senior loved one, you the senior that's living alone, and I know how you're feeling. I went through it with my own parents as well. So I have a complete understanding what everybody is going through, because not only do I know this personally, but as a senior advocate, I advocate for you and navigate this wonderful journey together. So till next time, I will continue our activities, new activities for our seniors. But in the interim, if you would like to get in contact with me, go to my website, www.goldenruleseniorplacement.com. On that website, you will see my bio, you will see my demographics, testimonials, various options of senior living, resources, these video talks, and honestly, links to my social media. So get in touch with me. I would love to have a conversation with you, and let's start off the new year right with great activities. Have a blessed week or two until we convene again on this topic about new activities for our seniors. I'll see you soon. God bless you all, and thank you for viewing Golden Rule Senior Placement Services Tuesday Talks. Bye-bye now.